Tigil. Para lang ako
Nasusuffocate.
dinaig ko yung ano, pag nanonood ako horror ay. Yung lumilingon ako sa ano, ibang lugar.
Sa paligid.
Si Splinter, no? Mukha pa namang ano yung
Oo, yun, Kadiri yun.
kadiri. Splinter.
Mukhang dagang kanal yun eh.
Di ba sa pelikula, doon naman talaga sila, no?
Oo, sa kanal. Yung hideout nila.
Ay, shit!
Kasi nagka-pizza.
Pizza party sa kanal. Yo,
Wala ka, sabi mo.
Puntala na tayo. O nga no, hindi pwede mag-spectate ng iba pag may buhay ka pang katim.
Sayang.
Yung mga gusto ni Ariam, Stuart Little yan. Puti kasi.
Yung ano yung movie na mga guinea pigs tas spy sila?
GeForce.
GeForce.
Disney yun, di ba?
Hindi.
Yun, okay yun. Pero hindi ko pinanood.
Pixar.
Hindi. DreamWorks.
DreamWorks ba yan?
Alam ko. DreamWorks ata.
Basta pang lore ng Atoms. Alam niyan. Not ka D-Force. Kubad ka nga.
Kubat agad eh.
Mayari.
Kuya, kaon na.
Kapunta.
Hmm?
Kapunta.
CR.
Pog. Fuck.
Basok.
Bilis ng populating eh.
Kuya. Muraan na naman ang init son. Kuya, ano tubig?
Sana tama to.
Puta yun. Pwede na ako maglaro.
Mali. Nice one, G.
Bakit ako din nagkamali?
Pangalawa. Sa isang pinto lang.
Kuya.
Nice.
Third place.
Third place!
Not bad. Ooh.
Naririnig niyo ma-audio ko?
Ngayon, dinig namin.
Audio.
Bakit? May background noise ba?
Yung pinapanood ko.
Hindi
Yep.
naman. Ako hindi ko dinig.
Meron namumul.
Tangina. Ah. Parade. Okay.
Kanta na Six Cycle Man yun. Ah! Wag naman!
Parang mas mabilis pag sa baba, no?
Oo. Super quench test.
Ha?
Hit
Sa
pa
Hit Parade.
Yung slime?
Oo.
Oo, mas mabilis doon.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Putang ina. Nakagulo na.
Ay gago itong mga to.
Tangina mo, crocodile. Huwag ka sa gilid, G. Gitna ka. Yan. Luwag dyan, oh. Yan, sige. Pwede sa gilid dyan.
Ay shit. Mga out tayo.
Bilis na na.
Yep, out tayo.
Okay. Exit.
Nakakuha mo na. Lang.
Hindi pa? Malayo-layo pa. Pero mukhang kaya naman this weekend.
Aglit pa.
Ah, hindi counted yung gold natin kanina.
Ano yung nanalo tayo kanina? Jinx yung finals ba yun?
Ah.
Oo.
Tayo na taya-tayaan eh.
Yun eh.
3v3.
Okay nga eh. Luwag ng lugar niya eh. Hindi kayo nahuli.
Oo. Hindi nila ako pinapansin.
Ako nga lang nang huli sa atin eh.
Oo, hindi naman nila ano eh. Tawag dun, hindi kami na-infect.
Oo. So okay pa yung ganun finance. Hindi ako ng basketball.
Oo.
Meron pala akong grab 10 players.
Benta sa akin yung sinend na Reggie.
Parang si Mike Tite lang ha.
What?
Si Mark type.
Ah, Mark ba? Hindi Mike.
Ay,
Mark T.
Mark diba?
Bakit kaya yun? Nagagawa lang.
Alam ko meron talagang ganung apelido eh.
Hindi yung ano, yung pinost ni G. Lock.
Lockdown sa amin.
Amin lang.
Sa amin tatin din.
Lockdown din sa amin. Apelido, ay yung ano, middle name niyan, Din na.
Ay putang ina.
Oh shit!
It's real.
Excuse me.
Okay na, galing naman ng first place. Parang sila atang tatlo sunod-sunod dun eh.
Ah.
Ano pa, pagasa kayo ah.
Ah, ginagawa nitong...
Ang gagago na lang siguro.
Siguro pasok na sila. Or alam na nilang talo na sila. Oh. Pasok ba siya? O hindi.
Dex, nabalita mo na yung vlogger sa YouTube na naglagay ng tang orange siya, no? Holy water.
Putang ina.
Oo, nga.
Ano yun?
Legit.
Ako, mas ano
Prank
to?
daw kasi ginawa niya. Ginawa niya, nilagyan niya ng tang yung ano. Holy water sa simbahan.
Good shit yun ah. Ah, may Pinoy ba yan?
Ah,
Ano yun, nawali siya?
nahuli siya.
Oh, nakakulong gago.
Destruction of property kasi yun eh. Tapos
Ganun ba yun?
Tubig lang naman.
wait, kung nasa property ng simbahan, ganun yun.
Wiwi ni Cristo.
Yan.
Yung nag-post doon, pinaligayan mo na naman si Satanas.
Alin ba nilagay niya yung nasa bowl sa labas?
Baka. Kung ganun talaga, oh, distraction pa.
Putang ina, nahulog ako.
Hindi, isa
Tayo.
lang.
Kaya
Isa
ako,
lang.
Yakap ako ng yakap eh.
Pwede ka huliin.
SGA nga, dugyot eh. May
Bakit?
lamok-lamok pa eh.
Ah, oo. Tangina kadiri nung.
Hindi, never ako nagsaw-saw dun.
Patay na. Nevermind.
SGA?
Hindi. Akala ko may namatay ba dito sa ano? Sa round.
Yeah, baby, I'm still alive. Level pa lang?
Ano pa ba kayo naglalaro?
Ay,
Oo, maaga kasi nag-wedge ka nung tsaka serie.
dumating ka, di pa kami natutusan.
Ah, oo, nakita din pala kita online. Naglalaro lang kasi ako Far-Cry. Exacto, tinawagan ako ng IT ng tampa nila. Sinetak yung system.
4 ba o 5 yung kaya tapusin ng 20 minutes? 4 yata yun.
Yung alin?
Far Cry.
Ah. Speedrun?
Hindi, yung umpisa nun, di ba yung sasabihin magka-aalis? Tapos pag
Ah.
di ka talaga umalis, magka-credits.
Oo.
4 yun, di ba?
Oo, yung 4 yun.
Pag masunurin ka, tapos mo na yung game.
Hindi ka sasali sa rebelde eh.
Bago
Oo.
pa. Pinangga.
Tangina. Pas pa. Ay, mali.
Hindi ko yan sa buhay.
Nice! Kulang yan, G. Build ka ng momentum, forward momentum. Bago ka tumalon. Yan, ganyan. Nope. Build ka ng momentum. Yan, nice.
Sayang. Lapit na ako eh.
Pasok naman.
P6 as fuck yan, pare.
Kailangan mo lang mag-build ng momentum para sa mga ganun. Tan 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 tan. No, isang araw na addict ako sa ano eh. Yung stop posting ano. Stop posting memes.
Yung sinesend mo ng madaling araw po.
Yung sinabi mo na kamukha ni Grinch.
Gago, di naman eh.
Kamukha mo gago.
Gago, layo.
Nakita niyo ba?
Oo.
Layo,
Yeah.
gago.
Lagyan natin long hair.
Long hair yata yun eh, makulit.
Long hair.
Sigaw na sigaw.
Hindi. Uy, hindi umakit. What the fuck?
Gago, pila yung fall guy mo.
Uy.
Natawa ako doon sa ding 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 ding.
Oo nga eh. Yung mga edit na ganun.
Oh, kulit ako.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Lumilipat yung ulo.
Oo. Uy, nice. Electric fan, nice. Kutsi to, kaibigan ah. Putang ina, may electric fan sa kabila. Daming ganun eh. Kada topic meron. Pinunod ko kahit di ako fan eh.
Ano ba yung luma na?
Na mga 1 or 2 months old pa lang yung meme.
Pero... Video G...
Yan. Pwede mo makitan yan. Yan. Talon. Very good.
Ayun lang.
Hindi tayo abot.
Hindi maabot.
Okay, exit. Yun, 1 gold medal na.
Stop posting about Among Us! I'm tired of seeing it! My friends on TikTok send me memes, on
Yung
Discord it's
kamukha ni
fucking
Grinch yung
memes.
sa stop
I was
posting
in
about
a
Discord.
server.
Gago, di ko naman kamukha eh. Kamukha ko pa yun sa December of eh.
Oo, yun. Matic yun. Ano Lala? Kamukha ba niya?
Medyo.
Koy nung yun.
And all of the
May
channels
glasses
are just
pa.
Among Us stuff. I showed my champion underwear to my girlfriend.
Layo,
and the
gago.
logo, I flipped it and I said, hey babe,
Mas kamig
the
mi ito
underwear
kaysa dun
says-
sa December.
Ding, ding,
Uy, hindi oh.
ding, 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 ding. I fucking looked at
Why
a
not
trash
both?
can. I said, that's a
Nilagyan
big
pa nga sa
sussy.
lamin ni Ewe
I
yun
looked
eh,
at my
puta.
penis. I think
Galing
the
nga eh.
astronauts helmet.
Traitor.
And I go, penis,
Ano yun?
more like penis.
Yung ano, yung sa thumbnail ng music video.
I
Ah.
TikTok send me on Discord. It's fucking. I was in a server, right? And all of the channels are just. Gangnam Style. I showed Gangnam Style. My girlfriend and the logo. I looked at it and I said, "Hey, babe." Gangnam Style. I fucking looked at it and I said, "That's a bit sexy." I looked at my penis. I think it's sweet. And I go, "Penis, more like Gangnam Style." Stop posting about. I'm tired of seeing it. My friends on TikTok.
Ano ba yung original niyan? Yung Among Us talaga?
Okay, Among Us talaga. Pero
Worth pa siya.
pinaka-benta sa akin yung mga edit eh, tang ina eh. Lagi ako nadadali sa ding-ding edit eh.
Ning, ning, ning.
Oy, tang ina.
Wala lang akong momentum. Foul.
Oh, fuck. Mhm. Wawa naman yun.
TikTok send me on Discord. It's fucking. I was in a server, right? And all of the channels are just stuff. I showed my champion underwear to my girlfriend. In the logo, I flipped it and I said, "Hey, babe, when the underwear." Ding, 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 ding. I fucking looked at it and I said, "That's a."
Ito, good shit eh. Ang ina, diningding yung Sephiroth eh. One winged
Pangalawa
angel
sila
bigla. Ay, hindi, iba to. Yung pangalawa kasi nun yung Discord ata eh.
Nakita rin ako sa Epirot eh. O baka yung nag-autoplay siguro yun.
Autoplay siguro yun.
Yung kumukuha pa ng mga scenes sa pixelated.
Oo.
Tayo na. Yun yata yung angelic yung background music eh.
Ata?
Pag boss fight na kayo sa Epirot.
Ay, One Wing Angel.
I looked at my penis. I think
Ano yung
it's tell me.
virus nila? Geneva? Genova?
Genova.
Genova.
Stop posting about that. I'm
Yun
tired
yung
of seeing it.
Geneva
My friends
ko.
on TikTok send me.
Yung?
Genova Street Nexus.
Stop posting about.
Boba.
Ako talaga ako nanalo sa ano. Sa Rockstar of the Week yung ano.
Baka
Dami-dami.
mitay.
Oy, meron yan. Stop posting about ano.
Baka mitay.
Baka mitay.
Stop posting.
Ito, lala. One for every topic. May nakita nga ako, New Vegas eh.
Pati New Vegas.
Kapitay.
Baka bukan.
Kailan?
Spam mo yan. Ay, spam mo yung baka mitay. Tapos spam mo yan.
Oo nga, tinitingnan.
Ay, gaano ka mga.
Ay, putang ina. Moy grab.
Sa'yo na yung bebo.
Stop
Naiyak
posting
daw
about
yun.
that.
Naiyak
I'm
daw
tired of
yun
seeing
sa
it. My
Rockstar.
friends on TikTok
Dun
send
sa
me
ano.
on Discord. It's fucking memes. I was in a
Naiyak.
Ayun.
all
Oo.
of the channels are just.
Ang ina.
Parang
I
gusto
showed
niya
my
yung
champion
sa
under my
bar.
girlfriend. In the logo, I flipped it and I said, "Hey,
Hindi
babe,
naman talaga yung nasa bar talaga.
Oo nga.
I fucking looked at a trash can. I said, "That's a bit." I looked at my penis. I think it's more like.
Leapers.
My Little Asian.
Ano?
Nice porn.
Ng tao to eh. Aatabs. Ayan na.
Sino yan, si Asa Akira.
Di ba, Little ba yun? Ay, na.
Yun nga,
Gago. O, di ba? Alam ko yan, pre.
Little Asian tapos ang laki-laki ang puta.
Putang ina. Na Donkey Kong ako dun ah.
Gago, pinapalo ni Obama yan eh. Tapos, nung pumalat sa internet, in-unfollow niya.
Putang ina.
Meron din sila si Ted Cruz eh, yung kay Corey Chase.
Sino nang papalo?
Si Ted Cruz.
Yung ano ata yan.
Yun talaga, nilike talaga yung porno. Yung porn gago.
Ay na. Seryoso?
Oo. Tapos may ginawang free video sa sa Pornhub.
Free advertisement yan eh.
Ano ko na-download ko yun?
Ayos.
Tapos yung title na yun, Ted Cruz did nothing wrong.
Ay lang yan.
Momentum, G.
Wala akong makapasok, G.
Sumobra. Sorry.
Ayun lang.
Multiply mas sa velocity mo.
Ops. Yan, dive. Nice. Oh.
Ay!
Ayun na, may nagdi-drill. Gabing gabi. Very good ka.
Sa inyo?
Time.
Oh.
Ibang drill yan, pre. Gabing-gabi. Puta. Ano yan, sabog?
Tangina, kung yun yung pandrill niya, ang kinky naman yan. Totohanan yun eh.
Kaalala ko talaga kata ni Michael Bay. Kung ano yan, habang this oras ng gabi nagwawalis sa
Ay, tangina. Talo nga pala tayo. Di ako nagpit.
Yung kailangan mo ba to?
Oo. Ang ika'y sabog. Kaya ginawanasan ko yun. Nag-ano pa ako.
Shabu.
Gago hindi. Hindi ako nagsasyaw. Yung weeds. Tina, alam mo, Rolling Stones yung mata ko eh.
Ikaw lang nagturo sa akin yun eh.
Ulul!
Ay, ito. Tono yan.
You mean these ones?
Yeah, boy.
Well, I would sell that for your soul.
Although
All you have to do is give
hindi
me
ka
your
rin
soul.
nakasesyo ko nun, mga kasama ko sa Convergys.
All
Sabi
you
sa
have
akin,
to do is give me your soul. It's a fair trade.
Australiano pa naman niya, half of credit.
Wait
Pre, good shit to. Ay mo lang. Pag-higop kong
a
gano'n.
deal.
Kung ano.
What do you mean a deal?
Sa office.
Hindi, team building.
What on it?
Office eh, hardcore.
Kung nga sa bahay ni Jake.
Sabi mo pa nga sa akin, ito pre, tirahin mo hindi ito gulay.
My rose bro. I ended up telling him about my streaming activities. I wasn't very
Dati
specific.
sobrang ano eh, may utang na loob ako dyan sa bit na yan eh. Naka-discount ako sa tato.
Well, yeah. And so I told him,
Sagada.
a few days ago or something, I ended up cooking
Kwento ko naman sa inyo yun dati.
and he was like,
Bigyan na lang kita ng 3,000. Dapat kasi 5K yun. Dalawang session. 2,500. Bali 7,000 yung tato ko. Yung tigyo eh. Sabi ko, pwede ba bigyan na lang kita
Tigyo, may totoong
3,000?
sisiw.
Tapos, bigyan kita nito. Ano pa naman yun, yung mga, ano yun, yung
cooking channel, like all you're only.
karamihan sa mga tattoo artist, yung anong pinaniniwalaan nila, yung mga Vishnu, mga ganun.
I'm sorry.
Vishnu?
Vishnu God yun ah.
Oo nga
Oo
eh.
nga,
Indian yun, di ba? Sa India
Ah?
ba?
Hinduism ba yun?
Oo, India.
O, mga Hinduism, mga pinaniniwalaan nila.
Ah,
Mm.
Hindi,
Kaya ano pa pinaniwalaan nyo?
4-5 yun, pre. 5'6" pala.
5'6", 4'5". Kung puta na, may paisip din ako.
Mas malaki yung cut pala pag 4-5.
Oo.
Masyadong eagles yan.
Teka, what the fuck?
Ay, di ako nakabuelo.
What the fuck? Dalawang lanes lang? Ay, putang ina na! Na-mind games ako dun eh.
Ay, oh, ito po, tayo team, mahirap eh.
Na-mindfucker ako dun eh.
Ay, gago!
Gago naman ng babangga. Oh. Alam mo, Gran Turismo eh.
Burnout gago.
Ayaw.
Putang ina. Foul yan sa, foul yan sa GT. Aray. Aray.
Ang burnout yun. Hindi nag-start eh.
Tagal na nga walang bagong burnout eh. Nakakamiss eh.
Oh, yung gusto ko eh, may bardagulan.
Baka na-burnout na sila.
Wow!
Holding eh. Need for Speed ka, hindi na mapatay. Nalaro niyo ba yung Blur?
Hindi.
Yung racing na may ano, parang mga Mario Kart gano'n. Parang Sonic. May mga pick up ka na power up. Bardagulan kayo.
Alam ko yung Blur pero wala kasi sa Steam eh.
Oo, wala sa Steam yun eh.
Hindi umabot sa Steam era.
Mga 2010 yata yun.
Meron din nakasabay ng Blur, Split Second.
Eh, let's say.
Bardagulan.
Oo. Yan mala Fast and Furious. Yung power-ups niya, ano,
Power up niya magkakanak ka.
tangina.
Ano ba?
Ginagawa nito. Tuntua na naman.
Di ba may lugar na Kamanaba?
Na ano?
Namin?
Hina ng mic mo?
May lugar na Kamanaba.
Oh,
Ah. Narinig
May
ko ama
kanta
namin.
kasi yun eh.
Tama na ba?
Kamanaba, baby.
tuntua.
Proud ka na dyan.
Ay, wala pa tatalo din yung I Wanna Dance with Sambalis.
Sorry, bento sa akin.
Inuli ko man tanong, Spice Girls ba yan?
I'm not sure.
Lala, answer that question.
I am not sure.
Bakit? Panahon niya ba yan?
Hindi ko alam. Hindi ako masyadong nakikinig nun eh. Nakikinig lang ako, hindi ko alam yung ano.
1990 nga
90s
pa,
yan.
Lala. Oh, 90.
Oh, akala ko sa akin.
Spice
70s.
Girls?
Di ba nabutan nyo din yan?
Di pamilya si Diego doon.
Putang ina.
Tapa lang yan, alam niya nang mabubuo yung Avenged Sevenfold eh.
Yung mga gusto niyang 90s niyan, yung mga weird young Artphobic.
Wow!
Smells like Nirvana.
Smells like...
Di ba 80 siya?
Si Weird Al?
Pero sumikat siya sa
Oo.
90s.
Di ba na sumikat siya sa parody niya ng Bad?
Lang?
Yung Bad,
Kay Michael
yung kanta ni
Jackson.
Michael
Ano nga
Jackson.
title nun? Yung parody niya.
Kalimutan ko eh.
Ganda yung yung sa Backstreet Boys yung I Want It That Way niya. Yung I Bought It in eBay.
Dalang kanta niyang orig yata ng matino eh.
Alam mo, pinakita mo sa akin dati yun. Yung title.
Yung You Don't Love Me Anymore.
Ay, hindi. Ano yun eh. Parody din nata yun eh.
Gago. Kanta niya yun, di ba?
You don't love me any. Puta ko yung kantang yun. Parang Michael Ping sinaktan mo puso ko. Ganito.
Oo, parang gano'n. Gago pa yung video nun. Pwesto na magigitara, hindi niya naman tinutuloy eh.
Ako din tinutuloy
Babalik,
ang gago.
pulang ulit.
Para
Kala mo yung strum na eh.
Ano siya yung ano eh, si Billy Joe sa ano eh, Good Riddance eh. Yung umpisa, parang gano'n.
Nag-hype lang. Puporma lang eh. Hindi niya naman tutugtog yun.
Mga gusto yung mga alternative din gusto niya niya ano yung Diego pa nga. Third Eye Blind.
Trip ko yun.
Ano yung sikat nila?
Semi-charm kinda lang.
Ayan. Yung ano yung sa...
Ang tungkol sa okay. Alin, marami silang sikat.
Hindi, I mean isa pang banda, Verb Line? Ay, hindi.
Verb 5.
Verb 5 yun. You will be the freshman for the life of me. I cannot remember. Ay, butang na yun, ayun.
Ay, buti na susulok ako, tangina.
Ay, gago.
Kita ko yun ah.
Uy, bumanda ako mga kaibigan. Na FM bata.
Plan.
Ayos, tabla-tabla pala yung mga top 3. Ay, putang ina!
Ganun, na ganun ka din. Sige.
Oy, first pa rin tayo.
Fourth.
Huwag ka mamatay, G. Ay, fourth ba? Ay.
Huwag ka lang mamatay, G. Nakakaano yung ano. Ay, hindi yun eh.
Ay,
Wala
pre,
mamatay.
bata ka pa.
Nice dive. Nice. Good clutch.
Anong round dyan?
Yung Rhino.
Yung Stampede.
Hmm.
Right.
Good,
Ah,
good.
okay.
Yeah. Ngayon ko lang ata na-discover ano, Gwench, yung kumanta ng Woohoo! The bird,
Oh,
ano
Blur.
ba yun?
Blur.
Tangina.
Oh, song number 2.
Talagang yun yung pang ano mo, no?
Yun yung sikat eh. Sa mga radyo. Sila yung ano gago, yung Coffee and TV, tsaka The Universal. Di ba trip pa yun, The Universal?
Kasi
Oo. Oo,
Kaya
ang
kita
puta.
agad dito.
Sims eh.
Puno ko nga naisip, ano eh. Michael Jackson.
Time.
Eagles ako dito. Ano? Salamat.
yung laging naglalaban nun, Oasis tsaka Blur. Sabi
Bait mo
nila,
naman,
"You
King."
are a bunch of pussies!
Push nyo.
Ay, gago.
Ay, wala, tinapos.
Short yan.
Ano, patay.
Naya pa kayo eh. Push nyo na. Yun! Ang alamat, salamat.
Ang alamat, salamat.
Tatamad ng puta.
Zipper, 0.5. Pero maliit lang.
Ah, si G. G.
Dito ka sa amin. Saka mararating dyan.
Tulak mo to.
All guys.
Layo, layo mo yan. Tapos lapit mo yan. Yan.
Bait mo naman. Walang makakatapos.
Ay, shit. Di naka... Layo mo yan, G. G, layo mo yan.
Ay na, nasabotan siya.
Uy, ayos yun ah. Sok! Tatamad eh. Walang gustong tumulak.
Tumulak.
Titing tumulak.
Uy, finals.
Oh,
Nice.
meron pala ganito. Gusto ko nito.
Pwede pang
I
yan.
want this.
Bakit, bro? Tangin. Tatlo
Ah?
lang tayo.
Hindi pa to finals.
Oo.
One on one lang ba dapat yung finals ito?
Yung alam ko yung ginawa namin nun, wala na nun eh.
Okay.
Kanina nag-hexagon, marami tayo.
Oo nga. Mas madalas lang siguro talaga
Sige.
yung ano.
Push nyo forward. Ikakaliwa ka. Push nyo lang. Push nyo lang. Okay, nauna tayo. Kakaliwa ko.
Okay.
Yan. Kanan. Kakaliwa ko. Sige, push nyo lang. Okay, diretso na. Diretso na yan. Let's go!
Oh, synergy.
Promote synergy. Hit on Debra.
Kanina tumahay siya sa desk.
Chill on Deborah's desk.
Hit on Debra.
Nice.
Crash my car!
I'm dead.
Nice. Oh, roll off. My lordy. Tapang mo ah. Nahulog. Nahulog si Gago. Yakap naman dyan. Yun.
Yun.
Nice, nayakap ko siya. Survive ka lang, G. Suicide ko to. Ako! Sige, wait. Try ko siyang i-troll. Yun! Uy, nag-glitch siya! Tangina, nasan yun? Sige, buhay lang tayo. Goods tayo dito. Oh, shit!
Yun lang.
Sige, wait. No pressure. Joke ako dun ah. Nangyari sa'yo, G. Patid ka?
Ako ito sa kanya, napatid.
Yan. Nice. Galing, galing. Galing. Nice. Oh shit. Babaw na. Wow! What a clutch play! Ang ina, galing ah. Titibay niya. Wow! Tagal. Pressure niyan. Gago. Nice! Tangina! MVP! Ang galing.
Puta yung laban niya.
Champion na kayo.
Oo.
Ayos.
Salamat.
Gago na. Tip na
Pre.
tip na yung ano eh.
Pressure ng pre ah.
Kaya ako na keep na eh.
Nice. Nakuha ko na ata eh.
Kuha mo na.
Check ko. After nitong ano, post game. Oh yeah, nakuha ko na.
Nice.
Makuha ka pa yung emote ah.
Oh.
Is dalawang medal na lang. Ay, dalawang gold na lang. Emote ba yun o celebration?
Hindi ko sure.
Emote lang ata.
Yung tumatawa.
Ah. Eh, pwede sumali si Grinch. Tapos na tayo,
Ayan.
tapos na tayo sa trios eh.
Gold medal na lang kailangan ko, dalawa.
Sige. Teka lang.
Pusin na namin round na to.
Sige lang. Lala. Ayaw may farm yan.
Oh, guys. Tamad ako
Galit ka sa ball, guys eh.
Hindi naman, tamad lang.
Nice strats.
Take it all away.
Ups.
Ay, puking na ka.
Yan yung bomba. Di tayo abot.
Shit! Tangin naman talaga. Tangin naman.
Hagri, mga kasama ni Ewe. What an ass eh.
Jet naman.
Ako din.
Shadow vertical. Babayin nyo muna. Kaya nito. Ito rin, masyado vertical to.
Hirap. Nakahirap talaga to.
Puta, yung binangga pa.
About him. I'm tired of seeing it. Stop posting about him. Phoenix, right? I'm tired of seeing it. My friends on TikTok send me on Discord. It's fucking objection. I was in a server, right? And all the channels are just stuff. I showed my champion underwear to Maya. In the logo, I flipped it and I said, "Hey, babe, take that."
Abot.
I fucking looked at a trash can. I said, "More evidence." I looked at bag. I think of the astronaut's helmet and I go, "Penis." More like the gumshoe.
Thanks, Grinch.
Ano?
Kali ka na.
Okay lang. Ano?
Secret weapon.
What's...
Stop posting about. I'm tired of seeing it. My friends on TikTok send me on Discord. It's fucking. I was in a server, right? And all of the channels are doing
Secret.
I showed my champion underwear to my girlfriend. In the logo, I flipped it and I said, "Hey, babe, when Mario's this surface." Ding 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 ding
Ah,
ding
nakaskin ka pala
ding
din.
ding 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 ding.
Ah.
I fucking looked at a trash can. I said,
Fall Guys ba?
I looked at my penis.
Talo na ba tayo? Talo ba
Talo
tayo?
Oo.
Okay.
Hindi umabot sa oras. Tangin. One na lang eh. Kapit na ako sa Twitch.
Si Reggie, oh. Win 7 episodes, oh.
Ay, nakita mo din.
Main game.
Kahapon ka lang maaga na ano, nag-out
Sino?
si kuya.
Saan nag-out pa na yan?
Ang hindi na nag-out eh, no?
Ay kuya, may tinapay kita ha.
Sa puso niya, hindi pa siya naka-out.
Don't need friends when you have work.
Invite ako pre.
Work is family. Online ka ba?
Hindi.
Kasha.
Try niya invite si Grunch.
Puta niyo sa team to. Ayan, online. Kita niya na.
Nag-try ako mag-invite.
Ayun.
Ayun, pass.
Back to EV.
Invite ka ba?
Oy! Hindi ka nakatribo ah.
Wait lang. Libuhan ko lang si Robin Hood eh.
Ay, ikaw ba yan? Naka-double belt ka pa ah. Ibang kulay ka naman, pre. Taken na yan eh. May pula ka.
Meron. Kulay itim. Ito na lang para kumikin ako.
Wait, tingin na ako ba?
May green ka ba? Ako na lang magpalit.
Wow, dalawan.
Yan. Ang kinahingin yung pamit.
Ikaw na mag-blue G. Papalit ako.
Blue.
Meron pa ata ako dito eh.
Ako, pink.
I think the
Ay,
astronauts
ay,
told me, "Venus, you know, like Venus."
Ay, pares pa tayo. Sige, palit ako.
Sige.
Puti, pare. Puti nga.
Yan, puti.
Ayos, iba-iba pa tayo ng mata.
Tribo. Isa sa atin high-tech eh, puta.
Oo nga eh. Hindi primitive eh.
Dr.
Galing sa
Stone.
future.
Ay, palit ako skin. Ay, pattern mamaya. Para iba-iba tayo. Yan, Jex. Tahi-tahi.
Hindi ko
Parang-
sure eh.
Parang metal din yan eh. Tornilyo yun eh. Mabilog.
Hindi, yung kay Jex.
Ah nga. Ano ba yung kay Jegs? Sino ba si Jegs? Yung blue?
Parang-
Yung mukhang tahi-tahi. Dilaw
Parang-
yun, diba?
dilaw.
Parang dress eh.
Oo.
Parang sa Muslim.
Tapos
Nakita ko. Allahu Akbar.
Boss, pa-tempered glass ka, boss. Ang ina nyo, mga ano kayo? Sasabal.
Si Ahmed.
Story.
Bilisan mo yung tempered glass. Pag may bubbles, -5.
-5 halal points.
Ang gusto ko maghamon ng Muslim pa wala mag tempered glass way na yun.
Leaking. Yun,
Wow.
di ba?
Big fans.
Favorite ni Terto eh. Di ba, Wi?
Oo.
Kaya mga kamatis.
Ayaw
Mhm.
tumayo
Uy!
eh. Di siya tumatayo di.
Gago. Ba't ako na-shoot? Check up mo na yan. Ayaw tumayo. Gago nga, tulak ka ng tulak. Ayun na. Layo nyo na.
Oy, putang ina, may fans nga pala.
Only fans.
Wow. Wow! Eh, ba't gawa ng paraan? Nice jump!
Gago. Gago, palpak.
Puta mo.
Pepen.
Sino tong blue? Dalawa na lang tayo.
Reggie.
Yan na. Gago ka. Karera, G. Mahuli may tayo sa puwet.
Elementary yan.
No!
Yun
It is
na.
bro!
Muntik
Oh!
na.
Oh my god!
Gagamit tayo sa budget.
Tayo sa puwet, boy. First.
Walang bidet sa bahay to.
Tamo, gago.
Asan mo muna yung talon mo bago ka magpalipad? Yan!
Yan, dive.
Yan.
Nahilo. Oy, first pa tayo doon, tangina.
Siyempre.
Galing. Tangina, suicide.
Gold yan, pare.
Yun, sana lang.
Purok lang sila.
Oo nga eh.
Nasa taas natin.
O nga, no? Nice team.
Piniflex na malakas sila mag-event. Oh shit. Another one.
Another one bites the dust.
Ano yan? Buti early out ka nga pala, Lala.
Hindi, nasa work pa.
Ano yan?
Nasa work pa. Sorry na ba?
Humihina-hina mic mo. Nawala talaga.
Eto, last.
Oh, shy.
Nope.
Eto, last.
Nope, mahina pa rin.
Gago, nagtatumbling mid-air ang puta.
O nga, nahihilo, no?
Hira yung balance ko, pare.
Ay, gago kayo.
Rebos.
Hindi kayo.
No!
Uy! Tumayo!
Ang ina.
Tayo hindi mo ano.
Galing ah, yung,
Ina, na-shoot ba ako doon?
yung number 1, yung tatlo yung ano.
Tatlong plank.
Hindi ako sure kung tatlong clank, pero tatlo silang sunod-sunod.
Malakas sila, pre.
Oo nga eh.
Kailangan natin silang i-eliminate.
Pugsa.
Malakas sila sa race at least. Si G. Tapos ka na pala.
Na, pre.
Mukhang na-master mo ng momentum
Buhay na
dyan.
yan.
Oo naman. After how many fail attempts?
Nako, chase pa.
Yung talaga ultimate.
Naipit sa sulok eh.
Napag-po.
Ay, napagi. Meron dun na, blue-green eh.
Nag-ano eh. Nag-existential crisis yung Paul ngayon eh.
Yan, ito. Wala.
Yung clank ba yung malalakas?
Di ko napansin eh. Di ko napansin sino nauna.
Dito natin malalaman.
Sana may Yitos sa baba.
Delitos, delitos.
Meron. Kaliwat kanan nga lang.
Yaw ko na dyan. Hindi ko kaya pag di na-controller. Ayun, likod pa tayo. Going. Going.
Try
Oops,
kong-
stop. Tap, tap, tap.
Tak, tak.
Wow! Oh, yung mga clank nga sila.
Sila yung
Yung nauna.
malalakas.
Oo. Nauna rin sila.
Gago! Tatlo pa tayo.
Ang ina, 3 silang clank oh. 4 silang nauna. Gagaling eh.
Ayan.
Kami yung 5 nauna. Yung 4 na clank tsaka ako. Panginang orange yan. Papawis yun eh.
Ako, si Reggie, pinawisan ng cinnamon. Yun. Tayo yung second sa kanila lagi.
Mm.
Pag
Wow.
may survival pa, i-eliminate natin yan. Ang dali makita ng target natin eh. Ba't may trash talk dito sa Poldes?
Di nila in-implement kasi to toxic daw yung ano. Yung mga laro.
Bukod dun sa emote.
Ano, pambata na. Tingnan na toxic.
Uy, Pokemon Unite nga eh.
Oo nga. Oh, toxic din. Abagay.
Yung isa, tatlo lang.
Wow.
Partida, switch pa yun. Pag yan, nasa mobile na.
Mm.
Pag nanan ng mga Pinoy yan, gaya.
Libre lang Pokemon Unite, di ba?
Libre lang.
Oh my gosh.
God, magagaling sila.
Gagrab ko na lang yung mga clank pre.
Sige.
Hubing ko itong mag Pangit naman ang spawn ko. Nasa gitna ang puta. Yung isa, squad, tatlo lang. Gago. Ina na ito eh. Walang ka-teamwork sa katawan eh. Yung mga clock bugbugin natin. Tayo na din. Isang game natin.
Oh, itong isang clank inaano ko, hinahatak ko.
Mukhang nasa taas pa yung iba.
Naghahatakan kami pababa nitong isang clank.
Alimang.
Fuck!
PlayStation ka pala ah.
Gago, dito tayo. Kita mo yun?
Oo.
Tonight we die in hell.
Ayun, oh.
So, sa pusi ah.
Shit. No! Nalusot ako.
Nakuha nung clank yung area ko.
Na, ikaw na rin, G. Nako.
Oh, na. Nasa taas pa yung dalawa.
Parehong clank pa.
Tapos na.
Silang tatlo na lang yan eh. Yung isa lang yung nahata ko yung namatay eh.
Mukhang nagko-contest na lang sila. Puro PlayStation players oh.
Man,
Masa na yun.
ano mga fegot to.
Report. Puta.
Report natin yan.
Teaming no?
Grieving.
Teaming.
Teaming up po. Report. Walang, ay, isa-isa. Walang report all. Report all. Grieving. Ano, nakuha ba natin yung gold?
Check ko pa. Mukhang hindi.
Di lumabas
Ayun.
sa akin eh.
Isa na lang sa akin.
Ikaw ba,
Ano
G?
Basta ako.
Fox. Game last gold. Ay, gago. Di ako nakapalit. Kaya pre, palit ako pang tribo. Mabilisan lang.
Sige. Ang tribo?
Ang tribong pattern. Para iba-iba tayo.
Ah. Reggie, sci-fi tribo eh.
Oo.
Parang galing Horizon Zero dun.
Yan.
Ang ina.
Ito, ayaw pala ko di pa magiging keyboard talaga. Yan.
Mukhang carpet.
Ito ba yung glitch na nakikita natin?
Yung
Yung nilagay ko? O iba pa yun?
pattern.
Yan nata. Hindi ko sure. Yan nata.
Kaya siya na Aztec shit. Ah, hindi pre. Ito pantribo talaga. Yan. Palaban.
Or paint.
Oh.
Ito nga, ano ba yung Steam? Ano ba yung pick players? Solid din ng player base, 15k. All guys.
Mga naglalaro ko yun.
Mga same amount ng Amogus.
Kasi na yan
Amogus.
sabi na dead game to, di ba? Mga Amogos.
Yung pala pantay lang yung players. Partida ito, bayad pa to. Amogus libre. Ah, libre ba sa Steam Amogus?
Hindi. Sa mobile.
Mobile lang.
Pero mura lang to eh. Yung Amogos pala.
Oh, 100 lang ata yun. Amogus. Ang sinad mo, G? Lang ko yung message eh.
Bold. Kambastos.
Dala mo ba bastos pass mo?
Yung bastos pass daw. Labas mo yung bastos pass.
Nag-post kasi yun, may magandang Muslim. Tapos yung comment nakalagay.
Gandang Muslim?
Maganda. Maganda.
Matandang Muslim.
Maganda kasi.
Hindi pre. Wala sa vocabulary ni Reggie ang matanda.
Lahat bata.
So, age is just an illusion. Aray ko! Di ako bot. Fuck. Aray ko, puta, tinorjak yung Teos ko.
Parang mga ganitong oras na hindi siya talaga siya kahit once or twice.
Tap, 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 tap.
Amogus. Tatawa talaga ako sa voice over na yun.
Ang ina, nire-raid nila lagi yung Twitter ng Fall Guys eh.
Tangina.
Ini-spam.
Tingin, toxic ang puto.
Alam pambayad eh.
Kala mo, ganda ng laro nila. Uy, Penguin, tanginan to. May plano kami sa buhay. Nag-glitch yun.
Ay. Parang yan yung gusto ko emote eh.
Pinatagal niya pa eh. Tayo pa to. Nag-moonwalk pump. Kaya na walang plano sa buhay yung bobo. Bumalik. What?
Nagagago na lang yan.
Okay, sayang mo kasi. Rolling Dragon. Bubugin natin yan pagpasok yan ah.
And goal. Ay, na.
Kasi third tayo.
Pinunod mo ba
Ako
lala?
na. Kasi first place ako kanina.
Mm.
Nakakuha ko gold.
Ambogus.
Patay siya. Ay, hindi, boy siya yung peng.
Okay.
Raw cake.
Ay, hindi. Kanya sa ano, dulo.
Oh! Pangina. Ito yung mahirap eh.
Oh! Aray.
Ah, fuck me. No!
Uy, tokino yun. Ano yun nahulog?
Uy, tangina mo!
Seryoso ba? What? Wet.
Tapi yan.
Wet. Nahulog ang puta. Bro.
Safe.
Hindi pa lumipad oh. Bro. What? Ito nga ako. Nanonood to. Ay, puta. Ina. Sinapak lang ang puta.
John, I want a divorce.
What the fuck? Wait lang ah. Chuchok ako.
Lala.
Ah,
It's not
Nasaan
funny,
ka- napanood mo na ba
John.
to?
It's been coming for a long time.
ay, alin? Amogus?
Hindi.
Ayun na. Hindi pa.
Ano ba yan? Putang.
Ito. Nakahiga ako eh. Balik
Yan.
ako sa laptop.
Pwede mo tingnan sa phone mo.
Hindi ko maririnig.
Pare,
Ano
out
ba
tayo.
earphones?
Joke ako.
Ah, naka-headphones ka.
Naka-headset na malaki.
Ah, mukhang gamit na.
Yeah, boy.
Ambogus.
Ay, isa pa. Una-on nyo na yung gold.
Check ko.
Kamukha ni Trump.
Hindi pa. Ako sa mga tawa niya eh.
Why do you always laugh?
Force.
When I'm upset.
Ang creepy ang puto.
every time you say divorce, you just look so cute.
I'm serious this time, John.
Serious.
I'm absolutely serious. And you're treating this like some kind of game. I'm tired of it, John.
We love games.
Not anymore. Not your kind of games. Your games are cruel.
Gag. Psychopath ang putik.
Divorce.
Nakatawa pa yung music eh. Tangina. Trailer
This is not
music eh.
funny. Things haven't been working out for a long time, and every time I try to talk to you about them, you laugh. So I'm not laughing anymore with you, and I'm not playing these games. My lawyer's going to contact yours tomorrow. He'll draw up the papers, and that will be it. We go our separate ways.
No, 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 no. Pick who? No. Can't go our separate ways. No, no, no. Can't go our separate ways. It's just not. It's just not.
It's not what?
Meron mo kayong random videos channel, Lala. Send mo yan.
Meron kaming random na ano. Gago.
You know,
I don't know.
Pag ano, pag sinabi mo kay Lord, Lord, bigyan niyo ako na may sense of humor.
Kahit ano pwede tawanan, no?
Scam, check it out.
Ito, classic.
Pero ang creepy ng Jegs.
Tawa pa rin ako eh.
I have just one question for you. Are you ready?
Am I ready for what? Who's this?
Are you ready for this Sunday night when WWE Champ John Cena defends his title in the WWE?
Good shit talaga tong John Cena na to.
Yan, sige na. Yan yung call.
Prank call.
No, first one.
Do you support the army, the US Army?
to bed, early to rise.
Oh, gag.
Makes
Hello? Is Champ there?
Champ. Champ.
Champ.
Is Champ? That question will be answered this Sunday!
Tangina ka na eh.
Gago. Hindi nga. Natatawa ako kasi hindi natatawa yung nagpa-prank call eh. Seryoso siya.
Gigil siya.
Galing nga eh.
Gago ako yun, hindi ko na napigilan yun eh. Eh, mura na ng mura yung ano niya, di ba? Yung kausap niya.
Yung babae.
At tawag na ng polis. Pakiyak na nga eh. Stop harassing me.
Nalala ko yung dulo, sinunod-sunod din niya.
Oo, gago. No fucking wrestling, no fucking super slam. Pikon na siya eh.
Tapos talaga yung part din, na-bait na siya eh. Ay, this is for, do you support the army? Yes! Do you know who support the army as well? And his name is John Cena!
Former Marine.
Pakinggan ko nga ulit. Namiss ko.
Oh shit! Ako nga rin habang nag-antay.
This week's phone scam, check it out.
Never gets old talaga eh.
Hello?
I have just one question for you.
Yung thumbnail pa niya yung sinang gigil eh.
Am I ready for what? Who's this?
Are you ready for this Sunday night when WWE Champ John Cena defends his title in the WWE Super? Right now you can earn this awesome pay-per-view event for just $59.99.
May isa pa din yung Undertaker, bullshit eh. Hindi ko maalala yung linya niya
that
doon.
we're ever gonna have
Sa'yo,
wrestling in this house
laban
again.
yan
Thank you, but no.
Ha?
Have a good day.
Oo nga. Ano ba yung intro niya doon? Gago talaga.
Hello?
Hindi ko maalala yung sinabi niya.
Pakinggan mo na lang.
Maya.
Takes on 6 men in a steel cage
Naiinggan ko na nga eh.
match at WWE Super
Survival.
Order now and take $10.
Para matapos na yung gold.
Sir, you guys just called me, and as I mentioned before, we're not ordering this.
Ang
so please
hindi
stop
niya pa
calling
eh.
my house.
Champ
Thank you,
there.
bye.
Ay,
Uy, may mga puro ka lang sa'yo dito na light. Naku, putang nga, nagsama-sama pa tayo dito.
Spit swapping, make out, machamp.
Ah. Si Big Show, nandun din.
Oh, yun din sila Undertaker.
Oo.
Yan, Michael.
Make-out match.
Ba't ako Ay, tangina.
Pit swapping.
Ako tinutukan ng Rhino ang puta.
Oh shit! Oh shit. Fuck off. Is champ there?
I'm watching you.
Ay, gago na out ako.
That's what the Undertaker said.
Ay, kaya pa tayo mabot sa port. Oo, kaya, nahabol sila. Ayun na, port na tayo. Nice. No joke.
This week's phone scam.
Oh.
And
Nice one.
goodbye to
Matic
anyone
gold to.
standing in John Cena's way. When he takes on 6 men in a steel cage, shoots and
Make-out
ladders
match
match
ang puta.
at WWE
swapping pa.
Yung una, iba in-endorse niya. Steel cage yata yun eh. Bigla nag-iba yung match eh.
Sir, you guys
Shoots
just
and
called me,
ladders.
and as I mentioned before, we're not ordering this, so please stop calling my house. Thank you and goodbye. Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Champ?
Who?
Can I speak to Champ?
Is Champ there?
Yun ako to eh.
Who is Champ?
That question will be answered this Sunday night.
Tangina, nice debate eh.
Ang hindi niya pa eh, no?
Try sa Marit, na. Babae pa yun salita eh. Hindi siya.
Yung nag-i-intro.
Oo, babae yung magsimula. Kakala niya legit eh.
Do you support this?
Hello? Hello? Can you stop screaming and
Sorry pa siya eh. Minura niya agad yun eh.
For 5 seconds? Not interested. Stop calling my fucking house.
Whoa.
Whoa, what a sagging!
Hello?
Gago lahat to sa akin.
I'm watching you.
Excuse me?
That's exactly what The Undertaker told John Cena. But will he be able to take the belt from the mightiest champion in WWE history at this weekend's WWE Super
Sunod.
Stop calling my house before I get your number.
Kasi talon ng talon. Pag ikaw ba nag-treadmill, tatalunan mo.
You f***ing pieces. Do you understand me? I know you are. John
Wow!
Calling my house now. No wrestling.
Si Reggie parang sundalo sa Normandy.
Marine Corp yan, guys. Nice.
Trusted dami eh.
Jesus. If this is those wrestling again.
Okay, good
Dahil
morning.
talo ng talo sa
I'm
treadmill
just
po.
calling this morning to ask if you're a supporter of the United States military.
Uy, yung isang squad, tatlo lang oh.
apologize. We've been getting
Ay, hindi.
calls all morning.
Tabi na.
I apologize. And yes.
Bye. Tabi na.
Yes, I am.
Great. Are you a supporter of the Marine Corps?
Yes, absolutely.
Basketball.
Great, because a former decorated member of the United States Marine Corps needs your support.
Puta.
His name is John
Ay,
Cena.
tayo ko na to.
He's gonna get in the ring and put boots to asses.
Kayo Dep, a-agree ako.
Oh my god.
Hirap pa ako mag-Dep.
Sige, sige.
Ang ina, lumalakas pala tayo pag nakikinig kay John Cena eh.
Okay. Hindi pinapakinggan.
I can't believe you're still calling me.
Ako,
I'm
Dep.
about to lose my
Never give up.
Nope, never mind.
Punta ka dun.
I swear I'm about to call the police.
Hello. You have a
Gago, ba't mo tutulakin dito?
Stop.
accept the charges?
My god.
Kaya mo mabol yan?
Hindi. Masyado mabilis.
Listen, stop calling.
Iwan isa dun, pre.
Not your strong suit. Screaming sure as is, but you're not.
Gago, galing nito sa monso.
Wow, what the fuck?
Gege. Counter. Nice one. Gago, ginulungan siya. Hoy! Bawal. Uy, alis ka dyan. Gege, akin na to. Ay, gago, may bantay. Teka, paunahin mo. Pa-counter pa yan eh. Ayun o, follow up. Ay, gago. Sabi siya, paunahin mo.
Ang ina, nice push. Galing niya.
Follow up. Ayun, nag-choke.
Good luck to you. Have a nice day. Yourself.
Uy!
Ang ina.
Dalawa sa
Ano?
Hold on. Marie?
Gago?
Marie, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show on Z104. How are you?
Kulang kapangyarihan ni John Cena ngayon.
We've been phone
Hindi ako
scamming
kasama ko,
you.
Magre.
Becky atay.
Your
Very
husband
good.
Donnie told us to phone.
Puta.
We are all in a fight right now. Are you kidding me?
Uy, pare.
I'm so sorry. I felt so bad.
Okay lang, may gold naman eh. Tapos na yata tayo.
Oh my god.
Ano
Well,
na
listen,
I haven't had
Magdagulan
coffee
na ba
yet.
siya?
yes. Oh,
Ay,
sorry.
puta.
I
Gusto
know.
ko.
Well, listen, we won't be
Ay, no.
calling you
Buwan
back
mo na, Jake.
anymore. I promise. Okay.
Check.
You won't have to hear. You won't have to hear this. All right, you won't have to hear that
I
anymore.
swear to
Excuse
God,
me?
I was gonna go to jail, and I was so
Nice.
sad.
Buha ka na. Kompleto ka na.
Na triple double match ang po.
Hello?
Good morning. I'm calling to speak to a
Wala na
James,
lang pinagsasabi niya eh.
please.
Yung presyo nga bumababa ng
Wala kayo.
James, my name is
Ay,
Harold
sige.
Styles, and
Oh, okay. Ilipat laro ba?
Tara, bardagulan daw.
Ano na?
Teka lang ah.
Tableta.
Ah,
Langin na yung isang game namin eh.
I'm calling
Ay,
you
laro tayo.
representing the McDonald's Restaurant Corporation this morning.
Wait, McDonald's?
Yes, McDonald's Restaurant Corporation. Listen, the reason I'm calling you today is because we are legally required to inform you that McDonald's Corporation is pursuing legal action
Kada
against you.
salita niya yung tunog ni John
Okay.
Cena.
Now, at some point this week, you should receive a summons
DVD
to
ng
appear in
una
court.
kung
Now,
maglalaro
when
ko.
you get
Ako,
there,
matutulog na ako.
Well, hold on.
Narinig ko na
McDonald's is
yan.
in a lawsuit?
no, you're not understanding. McDonald's is actually suing
Yung
you.
Friday night,
Suing
that's
me?
bawal.
Why?
Apparently you've been participating in our current Monopoly giveaway promotion,
Yeah. Of course.
and apparently you've been turning in some winning pieces for prize
Ano ko?
redemption.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I want a medium fry.
Yeah, it's been a little bit more than that.
902
Barely.
Oh,
Maybe
9-2.
a breakfast sandwich.
Ano? 9-4-2.
902
Ah, puta.
Na-shutdown ko na yung PC. Para mo ito pa nakakabot ko.
Ano yun, Lala?
Oo.
Na-shutdown ko yung PC.
Anong ano?
902092.
Malakas. Strong.
90209.
Yep.
Ma, ba't po yan? Ha? Ha?
Tangina.
Ang ina.
Ten, ten, ten!
Agri na, hindi pa ako gumagalaw ah.
Ngayon mo lang matitikman na aming bagsik.
I taught school for 20 years in the inner city.
Ayun,
Mabagsik ka
guys.
pala ha? Mabagsik ka pala ha?
Y'all feel me? Okay, let's take a roll here.
Alam ah.
Jay Quellen. Where's Jay Quellen?
Wow,
at?
wow, wow.
Jake
Jay
Wallen.
Quellen here?
Hey, Quillen.
Wrong.
Hey, Aaron.
you mean Jacqueline?
Here.
Okay, so that's how it's gonna be. Y'all wanna play?
Be nice.
Okay then. I've got my eye on you, Jay Quellen. Balake.
Katim ako, Aaron eh. Yung tawag namin sa kanya, Aaron.
Hey, Ron.
No Balake here today.
Wow!
My name's Blake.
Yan na.
Are you out of your
Balake.
goddamn mind? Blake. What? Do you want to go to war, Balake? Because we could go.
Hindi na pumalag yun eh.
I'm for real.
Kumuha na lang siya eh.
So you better check
Timothy.
yourself.
Yes, sir. Present.
D nice. Is there a D nice? If one of y'all
says some silly ass name, this whole class is gonna feel my wrath.
That's
Now be
bawal.
nice.
Do you mean Denise?
Mhm.
Bitch!
Out na,
Say
yun
your
na
name
talaga
right,
kaya.
right now.
GG.
Denise?
Say
Yeah,
it right.
yeah.
Denise?
GG.
Denise?
Right.
Denise?
Right.
Denise?
That's better. Thank you. Now, AA Ron, where are you? Where is AA Ron right now? No AA Ron, huh? Well, you better be sick, dead, or mute, AA Ron.
Hey, Ron!
Wow.
Why didn't you answer me the first time I said it?
Buenas ngayon ah.
I'm just asking, I said it like 4 times, so why didn't you say it the first time I said AA Ron?
Wow.
Son of a bitch! You done messed up, AA Ron! Now take your ass on down to Oshag Hennessy's office right now and tell him exactly what
Mali
you
yun
did.
ah.
Hey, Ron!
Oshag Hennessy!
Hey, Ron!
Get out of my goddamn classroom before I break my foot off in your ass! Insubordinate and churlish.
Ayun.
Hey, Ron!
Timothy.
Where Jake Wellen at?
Thinking ka. Sabi na eh.
I'm gonna take a little roll here. Jay Quellen,
Here.
you are present. Lock it.
Eh, part 2 pala to, no?
Alin?
Yung substitute teacher.
Oo. Kala ko yung love letter.
Ayaw ko ending.
What is it, AA Ron?
Some of us need to leave a few minutes early.
Pero maiksi lang yun eh.
Oh, is that so? And what, pray tell, is the reason for this premature exit?
Ay, di na buenas.
Those photos. We have to leave 15 minutes early to meet up with our clubs.
All right, you know what? That might work with other subjects.
Why you like that, homie?
But I taught him in the city for 20 years. Y'all want to leave my class early so y'all can go meet up at the club. Ain't none of y'all
Oh, Jake Wellen.
ridiculous.
Sa'yo pala yan, ha?
Bitch! Did I touch him just then?
Yes.
I'm gonna throw you out the goddamn window. What, Jake? What?
Damn.
Mr. Garvey, we're telling the truth. We have clubs at the school. We have clubs for special interests.
Okay, I see. So y'all want to play?
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna play little games. Fine, I'll play.
Oh my
I'm more
God.
than happy to play some games.
Mukhang 7 yan ah.
Anyone who's in a club, stand your ass up.
7 ba yan?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. The
Oh.
usual suspects.
What to do, what to
the hell
do.
club are you in, Jake Quellen?
Future leaders of America.
Damn. Sige na.
Good.
How would you know
7 nga.
to be a leader in the
May prince. Aking.
Ay, may ano pa eh. May tawag dun. May guard pa eh.
Ah.
Di pa ako pwede mag-trade.
Then sit the flip down. There he is. AA Ron. What club are you in?
I'm the president of the Glee Club. Why are you talking?
The Glee Club? Like they gonna have a club dedicated to a TV show. Take your ass to Oshag Hennessy's office right now.
Good morning.
Up in your butt. Okay.
Ayun na. Tinotnock yung guard.
Mischievous and deceitful, chicanerous and deplorable.
This is Principal O'Shaughnessy. Students, please report to the gymnasium for your club photos.
Fake announcement. Now, does anybody in here
Ilang
have a
bang?
valid reason for leaving this classroom? Timothy,
I gotta go pick up my daughter.
you're excused.
This video is brought to you by NVIDIA and the new MSI Sword G15 30 series laptop, which I got to check out as part of this preview. Stick around to the end of the video to learn more about how NVIDIA and MSI's next-gen hardware can transform the way you play. Alright, let's do the most important test first. Ready? Oh my god, the cabbage did not explode. Absolute garbage. Pathetic. Lazy devs. Uninstalled. If you don't get that joke, you should start a Twitter account. P.S. No, you shouldn't. Stay away from Twitter as long as you can. Back for Blood, the upcoming shooting game from Turtle Rock Studios, spiritual successor to the classic and perennially played Left 4 Dead 2. Oh, that is a hard word. Also, the game meant to help us forget that Evolve ever existed. So if you're hooked into the discourse around Turtle Rock or Evolve or this game, you'll know that there's definitely some controversy. There's some hostility there about approaches to map packs, unlocks, mods, etc. We're going to talk about that at the back end of this video because there's no point worrying about all of that stuff if the game is shit, because you're not going to want to play the game or stick with it in the long term anyway, so all that stuff doesn't matter.
Wow, oh my god!
This video is based on early access to the closed beta, which is live today and for the next few days. It's a pre-order only beta, but I think you can get your hands on codes from a few different places. I know Intel was giving away codes, for example. Just do some Googling, hopefully you'll be able to find one. I played a few hours of this with the group of 3 friends, so the 4 of us. We played the first 4 maps on both Survivor and Veteran. We didn't try because we knew we'd just get our asses handed to us and we wanted to see as much content as possible. We also got to play the 4v4 PvP mode called Swarm. Had a few rounds of that. There is no campaign versus PvP mode in Back 4 Blood. So obviously we didn't play that because it doesn't exist. Obviously, Back 4 Blood is the spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead, but that game came out 12 years ago and not everyone will have played it, so I'm going to be talking about Back 4 Blood as we played Left 4 Dead, just so we're all on the same page and there's no confusion. So high level, what did I think? On the east side, I think this is awesome. I really loved it, and it ticked every box, and I genuinely can't wait to play more of it. On the PvP side, I didn't love it, and if I never played that game mode again, I'm okay with that. And when it comes to the commercial stuff, there's definitely some big question marks there. It's impossible to forget that this is coming to Game Pass, and while there's plenty to discuss about the longevity of this title, I feel like in that opening week window when you download it and boot it up with your mates, I'm all but certain that you're going to have a good time. Let's do the technical stuff first. I know we're still quite a ways from launch, but this game is in really good shape, technically speaking, so I wanted to highlight that. I played this on an RTX 3080 running at 1440p, a 144Hz monitor. Performance was flawless. I was almost always at 144 frames, no stutters, no crashes, no bugs. This feels ready to ship today. And given the fact that it's still 2.5 months from launch and we didn't have NVIDIA game-specific drivers, the current performance we're seeing is really encouraging. The option menu is very good. Of note, we have NVIDIA DLSS in there, which surely would have helped me get the frames I was getting. There's a motion blur toggle, thank you very much. Field of view goes all the way up to 120, which is helpful in a game like this because that peripheral vision helps, but I think it's a bit too fish-eyed for me, so I like to keep it at 105. You can limit FPS if you want to. There's a bunch of graphical presets, and there's also the option to run the game in DirectX 12 for added stability and performance. I saw the option to remap keybinds, but I didn't see option to remap controller buttons, which is a bit of a bummer. But yeah, technical side, right now this game is the beta begins here in Fort Hope. It's essentially a visualization of your game menu. You walk around and talk to the NPCs, which opens up different sections of your menu, but you can also just press tab at any time to open the menu and navigate its tabs. I'm assuming that each of the people here will be introduced in some interesting way and have something interesting to say later on, but right now they don't do anything, they just have a background patter. There's a boxing ring here, that's nice. There's a punching bag, also fun. Is the shooting range, allowing you to pick up any weapon, apply any mod, and test it out for yourself. This is the first time you're going Back 4 Blood's impressive range of weapons and get acquainted with just how good they feel. There's pistols, machine guns, semi-autos, sniper rifles, shotguns, LMGs, and probably some other stuff I'm forgetting. Each of them feel great. I didn't like the gun, I didn't enjoy firing, and things like aim down sight speeds and weapon feedback and recoil and sound design, all of it felt really solid. In addition, there are mods which certainly have a meaningful
Putang
impact on
ina.
how
Sniped.
Solid gunplay is never easy to get right, and from the looks of things, Turtle Rock have got it right here. A trip through the menu reveals the option to select different characters which you can change at will. Each of them have their own starter weapon like a pistol or a machete. They have unique stats or perks such as the ability to escape from being grabbed by a zombie, and they also provide a team buff, stuff like bonus movement speed, etc. It gives you the chance to build a squad that synergizes well together. These buffs aren't huge, they aren't massive.
Wow,
buffs,
tang ina
at least
ka.
from what I can tell, so you can generally play whatever you like and it'll work.
Oh,
There are some limited
Jedi.
personalization options
What
here,
the
things like
thirty
emblems,
beds?
titles, banners, and sprays. I do
Oh,
believe there will
Jedi.
be some customizable character and weapon skins in the future, but these were not present in the beta build. There are these things called supply lines.
At least you
From what I can tell,
animated
these
it.
look like mini battle passes. They're a collection of upgrade cards, which we'll talk about in a second, and some of the personalization stuff we just mentioned, and some gallery unlocks. You get the currency for this stuff by playing, and then you choose which supply line you'd like to unlock. There are a
Oh,
few different
relax.
supply lines in this build, so I guess this is the
Agresivo eh.
progression path that the game will utilize over time, and you can expect more of these to get added to the game later. Let's talk about these cards,
Oh,
which is certainly
man.
one of the more interesting components of Back for Blood. You get these cards for both PvE and PvP. You earn them by playing the game, like
Tingnan
pickups,
natin.
for example, in PvE, and you can also unlock them through those Battle Pass supply lines. They're essentially stat boost perk
Pinartagon.
cards, allowing you to tailor a specific playstyle through combining these cards into decks. So we didn't have many unlocked on the PvE side of the game, but on the PvP side, there was a lot more, and there were some pre-built decks like this one that focused a lot on healing, or
Danger
another that
Star.
provided a lot of party buffs, etc. You can stack a lot of cards into these decks, and for every new level in PvE and every new round in PvP, you draw randomly from those decks to apply those stat boosts to yourself and your party. I like this system a
Like
lot.
what you
I
see.
really think it adds a lot of depth and replayability to a formula that really benefits from this roguelike deck builder thing that we've seen in games like Slay the Spire. It has a lot of really tangible impact on how your team plays, as you may want to ensure that your medic picks up all of the healing items since they're better at using them than you are. And similarly, if you're the medic, you may forego picking up explosives or traps because you know your teammates are better suited to that. It encourages a lot of communication and cooperation, which is exactly what this game is all about. I know people are concerned that these cards will be a microtransaction bonanza, but these will not be sold on a cash shop, though some of them will be locked behind the season pass. We'll talk more about that at the end of the video. Anyway, the randomness of these cards is great, especially when compared to the campaign modifiers. Each time you load up a level, there's going to be one or two modifiers that kicks in to spice things up, like a timed goal or a dense fog that sits over your map to obscure your vision. Clearly, Turtle Rock have put a lot of work into making each run feel as varied as possible from the last, even when you're playing the same levels, and it looks like they've built in the right sorts of ingredients to make that possible.
Gago naman
Anyway,
talaga.
enough for the menus. Let's play this thing.
Iniwan niyo ako dito. Na-frame up ako ah.
The campaign for Back for Blood is an on-rails horde mode
As
where
yun
you
ah.
need to get to the end of the level while shit tons of zombies try to stop you from doing that. You're in a party of 4 people, either your friends or matchmade or AI bots, so you can play solo, and yeah, you just try and make it to the next safe room without dying. Along the way, there are certain objectives like wait for this machine to start up or blow up this bridge, etc. And most of these are about either outlasting a big surge of zombies or trying to stop that surge from happening. At this point, for example, we had to cross this truck yard and there were these clusters of ravens about, and if we got near them, it would squawk madly and attract the horde, costing us time, ammo, and typically health. There are almost no aspects of this formula that are really impressive to me. The level design is so
Putang
good,
ina.
it really does feel like it's classic Left 4 Dead.
Tang inang Droto.
Wala ng counter.
Thank you.
So much shit being thrown at you from
No
every
choice
angle.
ang
Every
puta.
combat space has these little finicky
Ang
angles
Pristago.
you can find that give you an edge over the
Last
zombies.
face, last
There was
draw
never anything we
princess.
found that would let us choose
Princess
engagements.
Charlie,
The zombies could always get to us no matter where we were positioned, which meant that combat always felt fair and engaging. Enemy design is also really strong. There are obviously your hordes of undead filler coming at you, but there are also the special zombies, the ones with way more health who can shoot you from range, who can charge up to you and kamikaze explode, who can smash a mighty pustulated fist down, leaving a pool of acid in its wake. Each of these enemies has a clever weak spot, like the tall boy who will come at you to smash you, and he'll approach you from side on. And his weak spot is actually on his hidden arm, which means that you can't shoot it if he's coming straight at you. You have to rely on your teammates to save your ass, because that guy has a lot of health and he's going to be hard to bring down without hitting that weak spot. Same goes for these fat boys. They have so much health, and unless your party is training them down, there's just no way you're going to be able to pop them before they run up to you and explode all over you. This does make me question how well this game is going to work when playing solo, since that is an advertised feature of this game. We've all played enough of these sorts of games to know that they don't quite work well when playing solo, because AI just can't be relied upon the same way that a human can. I couldn't test any of this out if solo play wasn't available during the beta. It's definitely something I'll be keeping a close eye on when I review the game in October. I just loved how much these campaign missions push fair. We started playing on easy mode just to get a feel for it, but we were quickly like, nah, this is way too easy, let's bump this up. And then on normal difficulty, it just felt great. The health economy, the ammo economy, the number of item drops, the number of enemies spawning, you immediately had to begin working together and cooperating with your teammates, because if you didn't, you were cooked. But the game never relied on cheap tricks or shitty spawn dumps where they just it felt so tightly designed, and that's ultimately what I was looking for when I booted this up. There are levels that weren't available in the beta, and a whole new difficulty tier we hadn't touched yet. I genuinely look forward to getting stuck into this stuff. The PvP stuff, on the other hand, not so much. So first of all, I'll say that the footage here is a little choppy because I had a problem with my recording setup. The game was fine, it was entirely on my end, so apologies for that. PvP in Back 4 Blood is not based around the game's campaign. It's a completely separate game mode called Swarm. You'll matchmake against another team of 4, which randomly allocates you to either the zombies or the humans. If you're the humans, you can select your character, select your pre-made deck of cards, and then draw a few cards from that deck to finalize your build. Then have a scouting period where you and your team are just scouting for items, setting up defenses if you want to, and then it's on. If you spawn in as the zombies, you'll be able to choose which type of zombie you want to play as. There are around 9 of them available in the menus now. Some of them are locked, and we're told that there will be more added later as part of DLC drops. The zombies each have unique abilities, and you can also upgrade those abilities over time, making them more powerful. You can also buff the basic fodder zombies to increase their strength and numbers, but you can't actually control them. While the humans are in their scavenging phase, you can follow them around. When the game begins, you can spawn in so long as you aren't too close to any of the humans, and you're hidden. You have to be behind some cover, I guess, to maintain the willing suspension of disbelief, because zombies appearing out of thin air would just be a bit too much of a stretch, I guess. Anyway, you hurl yourself at the humans and you will die. There will be a 20-second or so timer, and then you'll respawn. The goal is to bring the humans down as fast as possible, a task made easier by the fact that there's a shrinking circle, and eventually there's just nowhere for them to go. After round 1, the teams switch, and if the other team outlasts the time of the previous team, then they win, or something like that. It's about who lasts longest. The exact mechanisms of the scoreboard are unclear to me. This mode, I did not love this. I didn't really like controlling the zombies. They felt kind of floaty and unresponsive and awkward. They felt like steering a shopping cart rather than controlling an actual bipedal creature. The Lincoln zombie, that was finicky and had a lot of wind-up, and just, I don't know, that didn't work for me. Controlling the humans felt really tight and responsive, and I always love that. The maps you're operating in are also really small, and they aren't phased. It's just the same space for the whole round, and then the next round as well. Balance, we found, was a problem. I mean, the big meat sack kamikaze zombie, you can literally just spawn him right nearby the enemy and then round a corner and immediately explode. It makes staying inside as the humans really risky, and we definitely found that the best strategy was to be out in the open so we couldn't be surprised bum rushed like that. But look, I will say that this was my first touch point with this game mode, and it's possible that it's actually really balanced. I didn't know what I was doing, and we didn't have all of the required cards, etc., that it didn't feel balanced. I don't know. The point is, I played a few rounds of this, and I was really done with it. I don't want to play more of it. Well then, doesn't all that look great? No problems here, nothing else to discuss. That's the end of the video. Okay, not quite. If you have been following any of the discourse around this game, you would know that there is a lot of hostility towards it. And if you haven't been following that discourse, you might be confused. Like, this is essentially a Left 4 Dead sequel, and everyone loves Left 4 Dead, so what's the problem? Well, there's a few things. Firstly, I hold a grudge against the developer of Turtle Rock. Why is that?
Baka may monthly
You
reset.
might have heard of their previous
Yung
title,
28 na lang.
Evolve, or you might not have heard of it.
May mas
There's a reason
nag-a-addict
for
sa
that.
atin, pre.
It died a swift, explosive death.
615973.
Evolve was a really interesting game on spec. It was asymmetric PvP before that concept was cool.
A
where you control either a
615973.
giant monster that would evolve and grow more powerful over time, or you control a hunter as part of a team who would have to bring this monster down. Like I said, cool concept, looked great, a lot of hype,
615.
just
973.
game balancing was really broken straight out of the gate, and it never found its footing. More than that though, the game was really expensive with like 3 different deluxe versions and day one DLC, and the game was sort of built around DLC, with new characters and new monsters being paywalled behind either the cash
Baka
or
mga
the CC
hanggang
pass.
ganito lang
The whole pricing
siguro.
model was so complicated that people had to
Alis
put
ako bukas.
spreadsheets together to
Yeah.
make sense of it all. It was this combination of things that
Eh,
really
kahit mga one na.
limited Evolve.
Naantok na rin
The
ako.
game never quite worked.
Pusin-
The
pusin
monetization
natin to.
approach really rubbed people the wrong way and
Last
didn't
game.
invite players
Quote,
back to the
unquote.
game, since people felt like, oh,
Last
Evolve,
games.
that's that game where I have to spend all the money. Not gonna do that. Evolve launched in February 2015, but player numbers tanked so rapidly that the game went free to play in
Nope.
July of the following year, and Turtle Rock then
Ay,
announced
kala
that
ko,
development
sana
of the
yung
game
kulang.
would cease in October 2016, just over 18 months since launch. Dedicated servers were then shut off in 2018, rendering the game all but unplayable. So a lot of people hold a grudge because of how Turtle Rock overpromised, overcharged, and ultimately
Sino yung
bailed.
blue?
But look, gamers, we're a forgiving bunch sometimes, and we tend to have short memories often. So is the hostility towards Back for Blood just because of Evolve? Well, no, because
Saka
it seems like
pa.
Turtle Rock
Putang
are
ina.
repeating at least some of
Bilis
the
nun, ah.
mistakes they made with Evolve. So there's the day one price points. There's 3 options: standard, deluxe, and ultimate. With the ultimate being $100 US. There's a
Oy, tangina.
story, which is analogous to maps here, as well as new characters,
Nice
new
snipes
controls,
on
Typing
point.
season.
PvP side of the game,
Puro
new
snipe
card
lahat yun.
upgrades, and other stuff. So when the contents of this annual pass was revealed, everyone was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" In 2021, the
Naligtas ng
idea of
handmade.
separating your community
Prints na yung
through
hawak ko eh.
map packs just feels super outdated and super silly. I mean, not even Evolve had paid map packs. Every map in Evolve was free. Turns out this isn't quite as bad as it sounds, because if one person owns the DLC, then anyone who joins their party can play with them.
Wow.
That's nice and all, but it doesn't
Busagad
increase
eh.
the matchmaking player pool, which becomes increasingly important as people drift away from the game. There's also concerns about the balancing of new characters and new cards. The developers have said that they're going to balance these so they don't become must-purchase characters or must-purchase cards. But I don't know, man, I wouldn't take that one to the bank. This is doubly concerning in the realm of PvP, where new characters, cards, and zombie types can have a really big impact on game balance. Apparently, anyone can earn the characters for free in PvP, but I don't know if that means that you can then use those characters in the PvE side of the game. That's not exactly clear. In addition to all of that, Turtle Rock have hinted that there will be a cosmetic shop in the future, but it doesn't appear to be in the game at the moment, and I can't find any
Hello.
specifics on it
Kaso
right now.
naka-handmade
Also,
kanina.
there's these Battle Pass-esque things called supply lines. These aren't monetized at the moment from what I can see, but I'm not sure if they might be monetized in the future. So yeah, there's a lot.
Ay,
and it's
putang
kind of a
ina.
mess, and it's
Ang
hard to
pangit ng
understand
drone na
it
to.
all. It mirrors the confusion that players felt at the start of Evolve. In addition
King
to that,
Princess
Turtle
ang
Rock made
puta.
clear that they will not have any community
Namili na lang ng
mods. It's
bibigyan ng
totally closed
star.
files,
Ay,
ng
Turtle
heart.
Rock created content only. That means no community maps. If you are familiar with Left 4 Dead, you would know that custom maps are one of the biggest drivers of that game's population, and to be clear, that's a big population. Left 4 Dead 2 is still averaging around 22,000
Lol,
concurrent
nawili
players
ka.
during its peak hours, making it one of the top 50 most played games on Steam, despite the fact that it released 12 years ago. No custom maps is a big body blow to the longevity potential of this game. Finally, it was revealed that Back for Blood will be an always online title, even when you are playing solo with AI bots. This is a concern, because if this game goes belly up, either in the short or long term, we will eventually arrive at a situation where servers are turned off and the campaign for this game will be unplayable. And from a game preservation perspective, I really hate that. The developers have said that they are looking at making offline play possible in the future, but I never put much stock in promises like that. So those are the issues. Caution around Turtle Rock's history, concerns about game pricing, confusion about map packs and characters and upgrades and cosmetics and battle passes. no mods, and no offline play. So what do I think about all this? I think that there are actually two discussions about this game. One discussion is the core gaming community, the Left 4 Dead community, the people who actually read Reddit threads or watch videos like this.
Yan.
That's like 5% of the market tops. For those people, I think there are a lot of red flags about the longevity
No
of this
choice ako
game.
dun eh.
I don't think anyone can look at this and think this is not going to be a fun game. I'm pretty sure it'll be fun. But the people who are asking how long will this be fun for, I think those
Snitch
people
mo naman
have
ako eh.
reasons to be cautious. The other 95% of people are going to be the people who expect to play this for 10, 20, 40 hours after having paid their $60 or after having downloaded it on Game Pass, which is an absolute game changer in this conversation. Most people who play Back 4 Blood are going to do it through Game Pass. Millions of people, and most of them aren't going to care about whether or not this game lives for 12 years like Left 4 Dead 2 did. They're just going to want to shoot some zombies with their mates for a few hours and then move on to the next thing. From the brief time I've had with this game, I feel really confident that the PvE side of it is going to be a blast. Act 1, medium difficulty alone was so well designed, so tense, just exactly what I'd hoped it would be. It just feels like more Left 4 Dead, but refreshed both visually and mechanically, so it feels contemporary. The PvP side of the game, I'm less enthused about. That didn't feel like a game mode I'd want to stick with, but the PvE side of it, yeah, I could definitely see myself pushing through this and trying to clear the whole thing on Nightmare, coming back to it from time to time owing to the map modifiers and the random card system, which add a strong roguelike element to it. From a gameplay perspective, it's ticking all my boxes so far, and I'm excited to play it. I'll be one of those Game Pass people who booted up on launch day to play through with my mates. Beyond that, who knows? And it remains to be seen whether Turtle Rock have learned from Evolve or are simply making the same mistakes 6 years later. We'll find out in the months following the game's launch on October 12th. One last thing before we go, thanks to Nvidia and MSI, I had the chance to...
What's going on, y'all? Attorney Tom here. In today's video, we are reacting to the smartest and most sophisticated area of the internet.
Ba ba ba.
Let's see what shenanigans you all have got this time.
Then this happened.
Dalawa yan ah. Hindi.
Great personal injury problem. So let's take a look at this, okay?
Nalo pa.
Factor one.
I was skating, then this happened.
This guy's board gets flung into the street, okay? He knows
Tingin nga
in
niyan.
the street that it's foreseeable. What's going on, y'all? Attorney Tom here. In today's video, we are going to be reacting to the smartest and most sophisticated area of the internet. Let's see what shenanigans y'all have gotten into this time.
Skating, then this happened.
Pinagbibigay doon sa ka-next mo.
This is a great personal injury problem. So let's take a look at this, okay? So factor one.
I was skating, then this happened.
This guy's board gets flung into the street, okay? He knows being near the street that it's foreseeable that if your skateboard goes into the street, it can cause some damage. But look how much time this motorcyclist has to react. So here, he should have seen it by now, but then the argument is, if you're a motorcyclist, you're not necessarily looking for a skateboard, and I think that's fairly reasonable. So he's driving. That was very interesting, but ultimately, depending on how injured the motorcyclist is, I definitely think there could potentially be a case against the skateboarder. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments below. Next video.
Hello. So
God.
I wasn't really expecting the reaction I
What is
got
that?
in the video I posted. But there's been a lot of people asking for a story time. So in April last year I had a car accident and my airbag didn't go off. So my head...
Right there, potential lawsuit, product defect. If an airbag doesn't go off and it should have gone off and you got more injured or injured, then yes, that is potentially a lawsuit.
hit the window pretty hard. This caused my head to swell with what I think was blood. There's no photos of me when it first ballooned because it was absolutely massive, but This is me in the ambulance, laughing at the size of my head. I was checked up in the ambulance and then I was sent home because I was fully responsive.
Ito na ba maraming nalalaman?
Because I never passed out when my head hit the window, and I could follow the woman's like finger up and down, so I didn't go to hospital. And then this was me at home, not really sure what to do with myself. So as you can see, I just took loads of pictures of myself. When I wake up the next day, this swelling, which was, like I said, I think it was blood, it settled down into my right eye, and then couldn't open it. This is me trying to open it, and then progressively it got worse. I was completely normal for like the first couple of days. I was just shaken up until my severe concussion set in about 5 days later.
Wow. Yeah, so that's definitely something I want to bring up. And obviously she's visibly hurt, so it's easy to conceptualize. But what a lot of people don't understand is that concussions or injuries can take 4, 5, 6, 7 days, 2 weeks to really set in. After an incident happens, your adrenaline is pumping, you're kind of just happy to be alive. You don't really know the extent of your injury. And I see this all the time. You know, people say, listen, I wasn't really injured at the scene, or I didn't think I was that injured at the scene, but I'm really, really messed up.
Enrico
And then
Nempre.
we just finished the case for a great woman, and it took her a month to realize she had a broken neck. If you're ever in an accident, go get checked out.
Which was pretty bad. It ended up lasting like 8
Save pala yan.
Yeah, my injury progressed and it got considerably worse, but I don't really know how interested everyone is in what happened, so I guess...
Whoa,
I can
chill.
always do another video, but I don't know if it's really like...
I would say she needs to sue, but I think she is British, and I don't know the first injury laws in Britain. Go talk to a barrister or solicitor or whatever.
Ayoko dyan, nang babardagol yan.
Pinainom ng orange juice.
Puta.
Happens when you're
Holy
touching
orange
the
juice.
electrical outlet. Oh, we're suing. I represent the cat. I love cats. Poor guy. Poor guy. Look at him. Look at him. Give him a like for support.
These are like popcorn, sir.
Can I actually get more butter with that?
Yeah, of course.
Intentional action by
damn.
an employee on the job. Employers
Mukhang
gonna be
kabado sa prince
responsible suing the movie theater. And God knows they don't have any money because who
Wag,
the hell
gagawa
goes to a
talaga
movie
eh.
theater anymore?
These are like popcorn, sir.
One more time.
Can I actually get more butter with that?
Yeah, of course.
Shut the f up when cops ask questions. Just shut the f up when cops ask questions. How f***ing hard is it? It's not hard at all. And it's your right. It's your Fifth Amendment right to shut the f up when cops ask questions.
He is absolutely right.
Fuck me.
For anybody who doesn't know, that's one of the Pot Brothers at Law. They're legends. And every Friday is Shut the F Up Friday. In all seriousness, he's right. Don't talk to
Di pa kayong nabunot mo. Pinaka. Swerte mo naman.
I already feel bad. Poor old guy. Old people gang.
Maroon Nation.
Not the grandma too. They probably don't
Puta
have
lahat
any
ng
sort
hula
of
ba?
legal claim. It just sucks to get old. But that's okay because I'm never gonna get old. I'm gonna stay 27 forever. Can we get really deep for a second?
that for
it's
real?
really, really scary thinking about becoming old. Just kind of made myself sad. I'm never getting old. Don't worry. Young gang for life. Okay, we're moving on.
Okay.
Side hustle, pretend you're security and charge $20 for entry. Oh my God. Is that legal? No. Is it hilarious? Yes. It was $20 to watch this video, by the way, and I accept Venmo, PayPal, and Bitcoin. So pay up or I'm gonna sue you. I know a lawyer.
The infamous accident on the Smiler at Alton Towers on June 2nd, 2015 has been described as inaccurately as this.
A mechanical issue is believed to have automatically sent out an empty carriage around 2 p.m. Shortly after, 16 people got aboard another carriage that deployed after the empty cab. The mechanical error automatically triggered a fail-safe stop, which enabled the empty carriage to stop along the bottom of a loop. As the 16-passenger carriage dove into the same loop, it collided and crashed into the empty cab up to 50 miles per hour.
In reality, no mechanical malfunction occurred, and a variety of human errors combined with miscommunication caused the accident. All sources linked in the description. On June 2nd, 2015, around 1 p.m., the Smiler was being operated with 4 trains in 46 mile/hour winds, despite the manufacturer stating it cannot run in winds excess of 34 miles per hour.
Okay, so they're running the machine when it should not have been run because of the high winds.
Sometime shortly after 1 p.m., the ride experienced a fault and the ride operators stopped loading new riders and emptied the current ones from the 4 trains. The ride operators then called maintenance. While the ride was down, the ride operators took the opportunity to transfer on the 5th train due to the high number of guests in the park that day. To transfer on the 5th train, the ride operators had to send an empty train around the track to allow the newly added train to cycle empty. Due to the high winds, the ride operators should have weighted the empty trains with water dummies to prevent them from valleying in the high winds. This was not done, and the first empty train was sent around the ride without valleying. Around 1:40 p.m., ride maintenance had completed fixing the fault from earlier and were ready to reopen the ride. The 5th train the ride operators had just added was sitting in the station and needed to be cycled empty before any guests could board it. It was dispatched from the station without weights, and the train behind it was loaded with guests. Train 5 valleyed due to high winds. At this point, the ride operator and controls, along with maintenance personnel, should have noticed that this had occurred. They did not, and the ride operator dispatched the next loaded train from the station.
Wow, so that definitely sounds like human error. And as funny as this sounds, this is actually a great example. So, generally, as I've said before, there's a spectrum of legal liability, okay? On one side, it's human error, process error. The other side is design defect or product defect. And these are going to be two separate parties, okay? Because the people who made the roller coaster are not the same people who currently own and operate the roller coaster. So here's the amusement park, and here's the roller coaster. And when an accident like this happens, and a lot of people get hurt, and there are lawsuits flying everywhere, and there's a whole lot of money involved, they point the finger at each other. So the amusement park is going to say, hey, it is the roller coaster maker's fault. They designed a product that caused this thing to stall. The roller coaster maker is going to say, no, this was the amusement park's fault. It was too high of winds. They didn't follow operating procedure. They allowed this coaster to go on empty without any sort of safety dummies for weight or whatever, and that's what caused the incident. So you have two parties pointing the finger at each other, taking no responsibility. Meanwhile, you have people tragically injured. The caption says, when you realize the ambulance bill is gonna be $1,200. Oh my God, America. Notice how happy the girl was earlier in this video from Britain. She was in the ambulance because they didn't charge her $5 million for basic services. Y'all know me.
Nice.
I'm not political. This channel is not political. This channel will never get political. However, the one thing I absolutely hate is insurance companies. Insurance is the biggest scam ever. There's no way you can tell me that the fair market value for these ambulance rides are like $1,000 a mile. It's totally bullshit. And the whole reason why they charge that much is because the backbone of the medical industry, the insurance companies, charge all these crazy inflated prices. It's all a big bullshit scam. That's why I support Vermin Supreme for president.
I like my coffee with cream. I am a meme. My name is Vermin Supreme.
What the hell? Fun fact, I
Nasa iyo
never go
pala.
on carnival rides for that reason. You think this is a one-off occurrence? It is not. Carnival rides are notorious for being defective and not being set up right and causing injuries. Shout out to the civilians for literally saving those people's lives. Good job. You get a round of applause.
Emergency?
Yeah, someone stole my weed.
Somebody stole
Legit
your
yan,
weed.
kaibigan. Naniniwala ako sa'yo.
Next thing you know, it's gone.
And you think that
No
the police
choice.
are gonna come out and take care of that for you?
Ayos.
I don't know if that's the servant protect.
Okay, well, having weed is illegal, so if we go out there, then we could end up arresting you.
Alright, never mind.
Alright then. Emergency?
First of all, Rocket League. Did y'all know I'm the greatest Rocket League player?
Last games?
Eh, pinatay ko na eh.
Tulugan na. Bukas na lang ulit.
Tulog na rin ako. Oo.
Sige.
Sige, sige.
Yeah.
May GG mga pre.